Hello team, welcome back to NFTV. Yesterday, the club sent out a survey for season ticket holders and members to complete, and it's got a lot of people's backs up. So let's dig into why. Yes, welcome back, folks. First things first, check out the new, I've exploited some Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales. Oh, my word. Dear me, filth, utter filth. So I know we're all excited about Adidas coming back next season, but geez, McSqueeze, Castor have made some very, very nice garments indeed. And to be honest, I've been quite lucky. I've not had any of the well-publicised faulty merch that they have produced en masse. But yeah, loving this, absolutely loving it. But anyway, the survey. Look, I can see why it's caused a lot of uproar. They're asking questions about new stadiums. They're asking questions about hospitality areas and an increase of in hospitality areas and sushi, cucumber sandwich brigade and all of that. And I get it. This is not what we want at Newcastle United. And look, before we go any further, I'm not a club bum licker. I don't get anything off the club in terms of tickets. I've only been in one ballot all season. I've only won. I only got a home ticket once all season through the ballot. So I have my own views on that. I hate it. But look, I always try and look at things with a level head and can look at both sides, which is as follows. The club are communicating with fans, which is what we wanted all along. We had how many years under the previous ownership where we got nothing. Our opinions weren't allowed to be expressed. Fat Mike and his brigade did what he did, and for his interest and his interests alone. That was that. Now, yes, the ownership can and will do what they please. And it may not be overly popular sometimes, but the results are on the pitch and we're all having an amazing time. There's no two ways about it. Yes, there have been gripes about atmosphere in certain games this season, which I completely get and I completely understand. Like I say, I've been in ballots pretty much for every game this season, bar one or two, and the only game I've had a ticket for is PSG at home. Great ticket to get one in, but I've applied for a hell of a lot more than what I've actually got. The survey itself, yes, hospitality areas and new stadiums. My opinion is clear, and I've never made any bones about it. A new stadium is not for me. I'm not a fan of them. I don't like going to them. Look at the away days we did last season and the ones I did for NFTV. My favourite ones were the old school grounds, Nottingham Forest, Everton, and the kind of least favourite ones, West Ham, new stadium, soulless. Just it's an outdoor arena venue, if you know what I mean. It's just not. It's not for me, and I don't want St James's Park to be, or whatever. If we do move to a new ground, I don't want Newcastle United to be that way. We've got an incredibly special stadium in the city, incredibly special. And we need to look at every way of maximising the capacity there. Yes, it's going to be difficult. And in some aspects, it might be easier just to build a new stadium on the outskirts of the city. It might be. But doing what's easiest isn't always doing what's right. There'll be some out there that want the new stadium, which is why, this survey was done. It gives everyone a chance to get their opinion across in confidence, and that's what we asked for, wasn't it? That's what we asked for. What they're asking for, the best thing to do if you are like me and the way inclined is to put down a strong opinion in this survey. How much more are you willing to pay for a ticket? 0. How much? I think the tickets are expensive enough. I've got to be honest, I'm not a fan of the ticketing price at the moment when you compare it to other clubs where we are. Yes, I know it's supply and demand, and yes, I know that it's the turnover has to increase for us to get to where we want to be, and the commercial side of things so we can benefit with FFP. I get it. But however, you have to look after your core And I get I think the owners know that. They're just canvassing opinions. It's one of them where it's still early days. It's still sort of, they're trying to figure out what to do and what's best. Yes, the new hospitality area, and they brought back the hospitality back in the Leazes and the centre there. That's all well and good. Do we need any more around St James's Park? No, not unless the stadium increases its capacity alongside with that. For example, if you were to put an extra tier on the East Stand or the Gallagher, you could have a hospitality section in the centre there. Fine, whatever. If that's your bag, great, do it. It's not for me. I will never be one to sit in the hospitality. I've been in the Platinum Club a couple of times just out of interest, but that's as far as it's going to get. I've never done the box thing. I want to be out there on the terraces cheering my team on, not and you know, grab a beer pre-match, half-time maybe. And you know, I don't want to be in a box. I want to be out there on the coalface. That's what it's all about. But yeah, don't panic is what I'm saying. It's early days. They're listening. That's why the survey was done. They're listening. So let's take a breath, fill in that survey, get your opinions across in the strongest possible terms about what you want, what you don't want, like I've done. I don't want a new stadium. I don't want price increases. I don't want new hospitality areas. I don't want ballots for home games, but that wasn't what part of the question. But there you go. Let me know what you think. Smash a like on the video. Busy week coming up again. Everton coming up away. Spurs away as well. Huge task for this squad, who are performing so well. And yeah, and then we go again on a huge week in the Champions League. I'm so excited. We need a favour off Dortmund, and we've got to do the business at home to AC Milan. Like and subscribe, folks. Stay tuned to Newcastle Fans TV.